The man used a dagger to open the bullet. Then he poured out the gunpowder. He endured the freezing cold of -20 degrees. He snapped nearby branches into small pieces. Then he pulled out another bullet. He kept jabbing it with the dagger, but the cold made it hard for him to focus. So he used a branch to hold the bullet in place. He pointed the blade at it, then hit the knife handle with a rock. At last, with the help of the gunpowder, he lit a fire that could save his life. But the danger was not over. The man had to act before his enemies found him. He had to kill the threat before it grew. As the fire grew stronger, he tore off his soaked shirt without hesitation. He looked down at the gunshot wound on his arm. He took a swig from the bottle, then poured the rest onto the wound. As soon as the alcohol hit his injury, the man let out a loud cry. He stuffed something in his mouth to muffle the noise. Then he picked up the dagger. He wiped it with his pants to disinfect it. After making up his mind, he pressed the tip of the blade to his wound and began to dig. After some rough cutting, he finally pulled the bullet out of his arm. But that was just the first step. To stop an infection, he stuck the dagger into the fire. When it was red hot, he pressed it against the open wound on his arm. At the same time, the bounty hunters chasing him were closing in fast. The man knew trouble was near. He had spent too long in the same spot. To throw off the hunters, he walked in circles around the area. He then used branches to brush away his real tracks. But while doing so, he realized how foolish it was. They would find him eventually. To escape for good, he needed a better plan. He looked at a tall tree behind him, and came up with a clever idea. Meanwhile, the bounty hunters spotted his fire. To find him faster, they decided to split up. That worked out perfectly for the man. He hid up in the tree, watching as his target walked closer. His heart began to race. The target sensed something was off. He stopped near the trap, and noticed the footprints had vanished under the tree. That made him suspicious. He slowly looked up toward the branches. The man in the tree froze in fear. He got ready to strike. Luckily, the thick leaves kept him hidden. But then, a drop of blood fell from his arm onto the snow. The hunter looked up. The next second, he was struck square in the back.